And so what we're really trying to do is empower local small-scale farm holders to have more productivity on their farm, which in turn will lead to more income, household income, better quality of life, and more financial independence.
We are collaborating with a local organization called GAPNET, which stands for the Ghana Poultry Network. And they're an NGO that is very community-based, and their goal is to try and increase household income and increase access to healthcare and to food through helping people raise animals better.
So the first 6 weeks of our program here with GAPNET, we were paired with the Veterinary Services Directorate to help them achieve their goal. Ghana was given 1 million vaccines to put towards PPR, and so we got to work alongside the community animal health workers, the animal health officers, and the veterinary doctors to kind of help administer those vaccines to the locals.
And then after that we did women's group training. So we spent 2 weeks going around to different communities, talking to women about some of the challenges they face when raising their animals.
I would say one of the biggest strengths of the VETS program in Ghana I've seen comes from the Community Animal Health Workers program. I think women are now able to, when they're in this program, kind of have their own business where they're going door to door, offering animal care, and being able to collect a small amount of money for the care that they're giving.
Felicia is a young woman. I think she's in her early 20s. She really feels like she has this status in the community now as a person who people can trust and people can come to with questions. So she is completely uplifted by the role.
My understanding of One Health has been very impacted throughout this experience. I would say just observing the connection that people have to the land is so different than what I was used to at home.
You know, everybody's using the same water source, different species of animals, and people are coexisting. People are farming the land that's right next to their houses and right next to the pens where their animals are.
And so when we had something like the anthrax outbreak, we're kind of able to see firsthand that how important One Health is at that level for people who are so connected to their environment, their animals, and the land that they're with.
One very meaningful experience that I've had since being here was when we first got here mid-May. It was still considered the dry season. So the community was just kind of in this waiting period, waiting for that first rain to come so they can plant the crops. And then finally, when that first rain came, you just felt all of the spirits lifted. So being with the women, with the hoe in my hand sowing every millet seed and every granite seed was really meaningful to me because I felt how important the land was.
I feel like I'm coming back to Canada with so much more knowledge than I had when I left. Not just about global health issues, but things that are issues in Canada as well. We have veterinary resource issues, and so taking some of these resources and skills that the people here have already kind of had and being able to bring those back home, I think is amazing.
I think like before I had more of a theoretical understanding of One Health, but now I have this real lived example of how important it is. I've learned so much, I've seen so much. I'm coming away with stories that I'll probably tell for the rest of my life. And I think it made me grow, made me more adaptable, more flexible.
I really, truly believe that my perspectives on One Health, on community building, on cross-cultural knowledge sharing is something that I will be able to take forward. And I hope that one day I will be able to come back to Ghana and learn more and do it all again.